Tonight, some business owners in Immokalee in eastern Collier County concerned over a proposed fire assessment fee. It's going to be on the August 28th ballot on that election day. They say that flat fee of $369 for all residents would be too much of a burden for a lot of people who live and work in a small community where a lot of people are below the poverty line. But Immokalee's fire chief says their current revenues aren't enough to sustain the department and keep everybody safe. 4 in your corners, Carl Fortier is in Immokalee getting you both sides of this debate. Carl?
Well, the fire chief tells me the fee would raise their revenue from $3.3 million to $4.6 million, and that if it doesn't pass, they'll eventually have to lay off some firefighters. But some local businesses tell me that if it does pass, they'll be burned the same way.
And unfortunately, folks here don't have a whole lot of disposable incomes.
Jamie Weisinger of Lippman Family Farm says his family's business is one of Immokalee's biggest employers, but he says a proposed fire assessment on the August ballot would mean a $150,000 tax increase on their business and would also impact their employees.
To us, that's a big hit. And so eventually those numbers will reflect in less resources for us and eventually less jobs.
The ballot proposal would reduce the millage rate in Immokalee, but add a flat fee of $369 per home, raising the fire district's revenue from just over $3 million to more than $4.5 million. Immokalee Fire Chief Michael Choate says his firefighters are the lowest paid in Southwest Florida, and that the fire district needs the funding, or eventually some of their firefighters will be out of a job.
It's not about salary increases. It's not about toys. It's not about the new equipment or anything else. It's about keeping the fire department that you have in this community.
If passed, churches and other nonprofits would have to pay too. But Choate says that right now, only about 40% of Immokalee taxpayers are funding 100% of his department, and believes the new plan would be more fair.
One of the things that I've caught the most flack about is my recommendation to our board is to exempt no one. We have roughly 60% of the people within our fire district that pay zero today for fire protection.
Another local business owner told me that he's concerned that residents and businesses weren't notified by mail about the proposed fire tax. Choate says they did post it on their website and in local newspapers, but says that with their resources, mailing everyone in town was just out of the question. In Immokalee, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.